everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much to everyone for watching my videos, for subscribing, for liking. I really appreciate you guys. If you're here for the first time and you're wondering who this is, my name is Nonduh, so aka Nonduh. I hope you're going to join us by subscribing. It is absolutely free. You just click the subscribe button here as well as the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I load a video. I load videos on Thursdays, by the way. Anyways, so guys, on today, as you can see by the title of the video, on today's video I'm continuing with my story that I did 2 weeks back about how we ended up in Pakistan. So I was basically giving you the insight on why we're here, how we planned and prepared for Ukhamba until the day we left. If you don't know, you haven't watched that video, please go catch up. I'm going to put the link on the description box below, and then just go catch up, like that video, and then come back here. Also catch up. Masing is YouTuber, is serious. I'm going to be like, I'll link the video here. But yeah, so today I'm going to continue. It's not going to be a long video. I think we ended up to Dubai there. So I guess we get to Dubai manje. We are now on our way to Ekaya Pela. Okay, so yeah, we landed in Dubai at Sugu, like very late, or the early hours, about 1 at night or morning. So and then because your girl was very scared, you know how I felt about this. So as soon as we got off the flight, I made sure that I'm going straight to those, those notice boards that they put at the airport where they give you flight details, the times and the boarding gates. I don't know what they're called. Maybe let me know in the comment section below. Do you know what those are called? I call them notice boards. But anyways, I quickly went to those. I checked where is our flight, where is our boarding gate, and then I was like, I'm going there straight. I'm not stopping anywhere because I'm fully sure at the time I don't want to be lost or late. So check, and then as soon as I see, again off we go. Now mind you, so I'm expecting the place is going to be a bit quiet. I mean, it's already 4:12. People should be tired and just waiting for their flight. It's like exhaling in Dubai. People are shopping, or H&M are open. People are shopping around. Food restaurants are open. People are eating. It is so busy. That time I'm seeing people from all walks of life. I'm seeing blacks, I'm seeing Chinese, I'm seeing Indians, I'm seeing everyone, like all types of people you can imagine. Even the language we have some and would say Dubai, there's everyone. I get fine, I go as I'm about to approach our boarding gate. I now think about Nepal. As we are approaching, the diversity that I was seeing at the airport, it's decreasing. Now I'm seeing lesser and lesser type of people who are like me. So like I'm seeing one or no black person at all. I'm like, yashinti mood. So as I approach again, we sit down, we try to settle it down Samantwan. That time, the awkwardness lap. And sassy whether to look on the left or right or do what, because everyone is looking at you. And like, when everyone is looking at you, and look at you, are you sure you're in the right place? Are you sure you're supposed to be here? I'm shaking. I'm just like, can you see that I'm the only black person? And that is already scaring me more. I pretend to be sharp. I sit down, and as you can see now, I can see that everyone is looking at you and they're expecting you to maybe leave. When it was time for the aircraft to get with sing, and I will go in. Yes, get on my aircraft. I will go there. By this point, I'm 100% sure that I'm the only black person in the flight. And the man just seemed to me, I don't know whether that's a good or bad thing, or good or a little bit different. Anywho, unless if the pilot was maybe black, but he's the only one I never saw. So I get shy and then I pretend to be calm, say I prepare for Ukamba, and then the flight leaves. You know, when the flight is about to go, they start with those in-flight announcements. They normally done in English, you know, when they tell you buckle up, switch off your electronic devices, all those, you know. They say it in English. Especially, in South Africa, the local flights that I've taken, it's in English. And then it's only once when we land, then maybe Kukulula, they'll tell you hambagash. But it's always done in English, and then lapo they'll be like sanbonani hambagash yabo. La, they are now saying them in English. I find means is Arab in Arabic, and I'm like, huh? Now it registers to me, I'm away from home. Yabo. Firstly, when we left South Africa, because I was in the same flight, Emirates as well, they did it in both English and Arab. But I never noticed this because it hadn't registered in my mind that I'm leaving South Africa. But it was just okay. Now that I'm here and I'm scared, Yonkinto is weird. Now I notice the Arab announcements. I'm like, ah. It felt like the volume just went up. And I felt it as in Hambile, man. Sambile, there's no South Africa anymore. We are going to a Pakistan. I pretend to be cool, and then as along the way, then you know they start preparing food. Gadly with like 10 guys, man. Gadly, you are like 10. If you didn't know, I'll plug you. But anyway, gadly with like 10, so they start preparing the food. Yeah, that time in my mind, I'm thinking, good time, it was so far away from home. Like you don't even recognize the smell, but yes, with it's the spices. But anyways, again, as they were preparing, the food comes. But I still ate. I was still here. And the food was okay. It was just the normal food. I can't even remember what it was, but I know I was actually shocked because I thought nothing in the taste in my mind. And then after that, again, I think a few minutes after eating, then we were preparing for landing. Now, before we land, there is a questionnaire that they give you, like forms that you need to complete, and they give those to people who are not from Pakistan, so foreigners. When they gave us that, I knew I'm officially a foreigner. And I was just like, Every time these things are happening, it makes me feel more anxious, it makes me feel more scared and worried. Then we get there and I'm like, I was in foreign, I get there, let me complete the forms. And then after that, I think right after that, we were preparing for Glendavel. So now I'm like, you know, when we're about to land, you peep on the window and you can see, like, because the aircraft is a doze, you can see the buildings, the streets, the greenery. It's nice. When I looked, when I checked from the window, I'm like, is there an emergency now? Why would we land on someone's yard? Because I promise you, that's what it looked like from the window. It looked like Umuzi, someone's house, and that's where the flight was gonna land. Me to get. And the plane was down, and then that time, if flight till I'm seeing houses, boundary walls, and my neighbors. I'm like, how can that be? Because even if there's houses close by the airport, they can't be right next to me. You can see them from far, but not like next to it. Again, here that was the case. It's the airport, it's the railway for the plane, it's the houses. Now we have to get off. Must figure there's like you're coming from the bigger. I'm coming from Oratamba, remember, and then Dubai, which is an even bigger airport. So I'm expecting to be busy, flights coming in and out. No, baby. La, I only saw two flights a meal, la, and not those big ones, just two. And I was just like, how we airport in How can this be an airport and there's just two flights? There's nothing coming in, there's no one going. It's so quiet that time, guys. I get la, couldn't even breathe. I'm like, there's got to be something wrong now. Like, I should see Bella. How can this be airport? Anyway, again. You know, Mawesha Airport, when you get off the plane, there's normally buses that take you from the aircraft to a terminal building, because normally it's further with the building itself. Not Lana. Lani Panoi was parked here. We got off, we walked in like few steps. How is that possible? Like, it seriously felt like ngehle ekuseni siyajumpa in endlini njengoba usungena Shoprite. How ngiswe mina ngiyazibona into enje kunjani la. So that time vela inosingene sisiyaphela kuma passport and all the police searches. I don't know how many police searches we went through, because nje kwakuloku singena ngapha siphuma ngapha singena ngapha. But eventually we finished, and then we went to we saw my husband, some sister, and then we took our luggage, and then everything was okay. At least now I was calm. I was happy that there's someone I know, even though I was still shocked that this place looks so different. And that time abantu, like everyone is looking at us. Everyone is looking at us with that, why are you here? Who are you? You shouldn't be here. You want that look. And when you look at them, it's like they're calling others. Look. You know, when people are saying something they've never seen, it was so awkward. But anyways, then we left. We were going home. And on the way home, I didn't even see much because I was tired. We had traveled for so long. So I was tired, we just went home. There was nothing much on Fulkambaman, there was nothing much on the road that I even saw. You know, you see buildings, you see malls. No, there was nothing much I even saw. And so we went home. I didn't even do anything the first day, and started getting to know the place later on. But I'll keep it here. Stories pelala. It's just I took you from planning our travel until we left, until we arrived to our destination. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please don't forget to click the like button if you liked it, and also the dislike if you didn't. Also, please follow me on social media. I am on Instagram. It is Nonduh Msibi, and on Facebook it is Nduh Msibi. With Twitter is for Twitter, guys, not for us. I'm still finding my feeds on Instagram. So yeah, those are the two. Please follow me. Just highlight your girl, you know, some love. Also, please don't forget to subscribe. It is free. I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. I love you.